everybody. Long time no see. We are missing you all, and we miss our marriage nights, and we're came up with this idea to get some videos from couples in our church community to hear how they're doing during this time, since we can't meet together in person. So we sent some questions out to a few people, and first up we have Nick and Kelley Polasky, who have never actually been to a marriage night, but maybe we'll be able to convince them.
They're making their first appearance now. Yeah. Virtual marriage night.
Yeah, maybe virtual's more their thing. No, we'll be able to pull them in once we start meeting up again. So anyway, thank you to Kelley and Nick for sending in their video, and we look forward to sharing their message with you. So enjoy!
Enjoy!
So, how has quarantine changed our life so far? I would say that we have slowed down quite a bit more than we usually. Usually we have a pretty fast-paced life. We have all the kids in lots of sports and activities, and we usually don't have too much extra time to spare, and I think this has really slowed us down. And I think that's been a really great part of it.
I think we have more dinners together as a family. We have breakfast together as a family. And we have every evening together as a family.
I'd say
the main thing is we have all our time together as a family, which has been pretty nice.
That's been really nice.
Some of the strengths and weaknesses of our marriage during this time. Some of the strengths are that when Kelley and I were married, we lived in China for 2 years. And
when we were first married.
When we were first married, we lived in China for 2 years. And so a lot of the beginning of our marriage was formed based on spending time together, where there were people all around us, but we couldn't really communicate or hang out and talk with them. And during that time, we really started in a way where we were the only two people to really hang out with each other. And so now we're back in that type of environment where it's just the two of us to hang out with each other, and you guys. Zachary's filming. And so it's mostly just the two of us, and we have to look to each other for whatever we need. I would say some of the weaknesses are that it's hard to be able to give and to get everything that you're used to having in your life from just one person. You're used to having friends, you're used to having coworkers, you're used to having acquaintances, you're used to seeing your kids' friends, parents, and stuff like that all over the place. And without that, it's very different, because those people are pretty valuable in your life.
So one of the challenges has been that we haven't been able to go to church together as a family on Sundays, and that's been something that's been really important to us for most of our life together and for our family. And so what we have done is we have started saying a rosary together as a family, and we that hasn't been something that we've practiced together very much in our life. And I would say that has been a really neat addition to our prayer life as a family. And I noticed that when there's usually at one point during the evening, families can understand this, I'm sure, people who have kids, there's usually a point in the evening when things kind of get loud, or the kids get restless, or we call it the bewitching hour. And what we have found is that when we settle in and start saying a rosary together, it has really calmed us down and centered us. And by the time and the kids kind of grumble about it at the beginning, but by the time we're done saying the rosary, everybody is in a better frame of mind. And so I think that has been one of the best things that we've started doing as a family in our prayer life. But we definitely do miss being able to go to church.
our prayer for families during this time and our prayer for marriages during this time is that everybody spend time together and focus on the building blocks of what makes our lives good, which begins with our marriages, goes to our families, and is fueled from our churches. Amen.
All right. Well, that was great. Thanks, Nick and Kelsey. All right, that was great. Thanks, Nick and Kelly, for sharing. If anyone else would like to share, just let us know, and we'll get your video uploaded and shared with the group. Enjoy quarantine, and
We're praying for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care. Bye.
Bye.